Good afternoon. As we move toward the... Can everybody hear me? Is that it?
Yes.
As we move towards the warmer months in this community, there's so much to look forward to. Soon, the beautiful flower baskets will be hung throughout the downtown. The gardens in our parks will be greening up, and our new aquatic center will open for the youth. Not soon enough as far as I'm concerned. All of these projects are possible because of collaboration and partnership. Because people choose to put the common good and shared goals ahead of personal agendas. Together, we do great things. Look around our city and you'll see many, many examples of this. None of us are capable of achieving the greatest good on our own. We might try, but we do our very best when we're working together. Thank you to the City of Columbia City for being a valued partner of the Chamber and meeting our objectives and helping the Chamber to be the advocate, the resource, and the champion this community needs. Thank you to our sponsors today, NIPSCO and United Consulting. Now, like many of you, I'm looking forward to hearing from Columbia City Mayor Ryan Daniel and learning about the vision, goals, and objectives that he, council, and city departments have in store for 2019. Because truly, a vibrant and growing and thriving city is key for all of us, businesses and nonprofits, in order to be successful in reaching our goals. We present the State of the City luncheon each year because in big ways and in small ways, everyone in this room is in partnership with the city. When the City of Columbia City wins, we all do. Join me in welcoming Columbia City Mayor Ryan Daniel.
Let's see. Ooh, it's a hot mic. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's see if we can do this so that, because I'm a little animated with my hands and stuff, so. Let's see if we can do that. Okay, can you hear me? Yes. Do we have something where I can flip slides? Yes, maybe. Sort of thing.
We'll get it for you.
Great, thank you very much. I'm going to try my best to move all this stuff around and try to keep you entertained for 30 minutes. I'm not joking. I timed it today as 30 minutes, so hunker down. We got a good speech ahead of you, I think. At least a long one. Yes. Roger. Okay. We'll do our best. Okay. So welcome and thank you for attending. I'm honored to again tell you of the successes of our community as well as the challenges that lay ahead. As you know, my focus for 8 years now has been on the future of Columbia City. It's on where we're headed, not where we have been. Of course, it's important to know your past so as not to replicate past mistakes. Yet we cannot dwell on the issues or challenges of the past. In the words of Walt Disney, times and conditions change so rapidly that we must keep our aim constantly focused on the future, and that we are. As a reminder, a few of our big overarching goals for Columbia City have been to reach a population of 10,000 by 2020, continue to be one of the safest cities in Indiana, improve and invest in our community, and retain and attract talent to Columbia City. So in these categories, how are we making progress? Well, let's recall the successes of 2018. In population growth, we've seen continued success throughout our community in population and residential housing starts. In fact, last year, Indiana University named Columbia City the 8th fastest growing city in Indiana. Houses were going up throughout our community in Oakdale Ridge, Deer Chase, Lincoln Estates, and Cambridge Crossing. Last year, our building permits for single-family dwellings totaled 68 new permits with an estimated construction value of over $11 million. This is over double the amount of last year's single-family home permits. Now, overall permits totaled 277 for an estimated value of almost $16 million. Since 2010, we've experienced a growth rate of 3.4%. Which is tremendous compared to numerous other communities that are our size facing stagnation or decline. I know the chart has a lot of data, but you can see how Columbia City has started to outpace our neighboring communities in the last few years. We've also outpaced the national growth rate. Of similar sized cities in our area, let's see if we can get it, go. One of these days. It's not moving. See if I can move it. Okay, well, we'll see. Oh, there it is. Okay, good. Similar sized cities in our area, we're growing at a faster clip. Now, as you know, growth is important for multiple reasons. First, a growing city provides additional shopping, eating, and recreational opportunities for residents and visitors, which grows the economy. Second, it helps provide employees that are sorely needed in our workforce. The biggest issues facing companies right now, as they report, have been finding the talent pool of employees to fill job vacancies. In fact, the booming economy is actually creating growth difficulties due to worker shortages, so expanding our community is necessary for the future of our business and industrial sectors. Finally, growth is good for diversity. It's important to provide a diverse community where people from different areas, thoughts, and backgrounds can come together to experience life. Many times, the richest parts of life are experienced in the company of others. We learn much about ourselves while spending time with others that aren't like us. And in a time where, especially in politics, the two parties couldn't be any further apart from one another, it's critical that we put down our electronics and find ways to embrace the uniqueness of each of us. We are stronger, we're happier, and we're better together. Now, I would be remiss if I didn't mention that not only is our population growing, but our per capita personal income is growing as well. In fact, the Whitley County Economic Development Corporation reports that personal income is up over $3,000 since 2016, and household income has eclipsed the $60,000 mark for the first time in history. Not only are new residents moving into our community, but all of our residents are benefiting from the economic growth occurring in Whitley County. Because of our growth, our tax rate has remained low. In fact, we're one of the top 20 lowest city tax rates in the state of Indiana. We have worked hard to keep taxes under control while continuing to invest in the things that matter. For the safety of our residents, we continue to bolster our police, fire, and dispatch personnel. With the hiring of 2 new police officers, 2 new dispatchers, and 1 new firefighter, public safety continues to be a priority for the city. We made some major investments into our public safety personnel to enhance their capabilities. In late 2018, the City Council approved the purchase of, effectively, a new dispatch center. This technological enhancement will equip our dispatchers with the newest state-of-the-art system that will decrease response times, improve interaction with the public, and create a safer environment for all involved. It will also give us the needed space to grow in the future. We project that this new dispatch center will be up and running this summer. We also doubled down on our dispatch staff as we improved their skill sets and gave them greater access to training, allowing them to take over Columbia City's fire dispatch earlier this year. Now, some good news we received this past year is that the ISO rating decreased. Now, this may not sound like anything important, but most insurance companies factor in the ISO rating of a community as it figures home insurance rates. A decrease means a safer community, which means a potentially lower insurance rate. We also approved the purchase of a new police body camera system that will upgrade the current 8-year-old body cams. This is critical for evidence and transparency purposes. We partnered with the Whitley County Consolidated School Corporation to expand the School Resource Officer Program. With this expansion, we now have 2 uniformed police officers inside our school buildings every day of the school year. This partnership allows the city to retain those officers while school is closed and spreads the financial burden between both entities. Make no mistake, this program is a huge success in ensuring the safety of our kids. It also, however, gives information and potential leads to crimes that have or are going to be committed, which also keeps our community safe. 2018 was a big year for investment in the city. The Wooddale subdivision had an infrastructure overhaul that meant new roads, new drainage, new curbs, new street lighting, and new sidewalks. This area had been annexed into the city decades ago, but hadn't been treated as a part of it. The enhancements in this neighborhood have transformed the area, making it safer and more walkable. The Columbia City Housing Authority rolled out a new program in 2018 called the Residential Facade Loan Program. The program provides Columbia City residents with the opportunity to beautify the exterior of their home. The city provides a 3-year, no-interest loan with a cap of $5,000 per project. It's yet another way, or another example, of how private residents can work with their local government to enhance our community. In 2018, we completed an energy savings program in City Hall after pieces of the ceiling began falling into our police department. Now, this refurbishment was the first major improvement completed on City Hall since the early 1990s. The program included upgraded lighting fixtures and HVAC units, new exterior doors, replacement of the roof, and securing ceiling components. We were also able to renovate the second floor, including refreshment. There we go, maybe. Lag time. Okay, well, we'll keep moving. And a refreshment of the city council chambers. Another major investment was in our infrastructure. We began to construct, there we go. We began to construct a new sewer force main from Steel Dynamics to the water pollution control facility. This project was necessitated as SDI continued to expand their production in Whitley County. The current sewer line was